Right, here we go, guys and girls. Back with the next Atletico Madrid episode. So I'm going to start you off with a little bit of gameplay. We had a comment on the last video just to show you some gameplay, let you see how this tactic kind of works. And while I'm on, please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the content. But as you can see, I've kind of paused it at this point because you can see we've won the ball, counter-attack, and we have kind of emptied the midfield. We've gone with about 8 people up front. The Volantes are pushed forward with the advanced forwards, and then you've got the wing backs and the inside forwards sort of keeping that width. So we are going to struggle if we lose the ball, but because we've countered so quickly, there's only like 3 people from Real Madrid actually back marking about 5 or 6 of us there. It leads to a goal, really good goal from Lamine Yamal, but it's a very adventurous tactic. And as you can see, when we're building out from the back, this is the kind of setup we get. So you've got the 2 centre-backs creating a box with the Segundo Volantes, and then the 2 wing-backs holding the width. Then up front you'll have the inside forwards dropping in. They're roaming from position, looking for the ball all the time. The advanced forwards are just smashing that defence back as much as they can to create space for everyone else. As you can see, Kimi goes down the right into Lamine Yamal, back to Diamande. So it's adventurous because we lose the ball here. Hendrick's in behind the Segundo Volante, but everyone kind of, because of the high press, they all push back to try and win the ball back. We get it back with Upamecano, which is nice. Lamine Yamal goes all the way back to the keeper, and as you can see, there's Segundo Volantes drop back in to create that box. They'll kind of push forward more here when you're into the final third. So as you can see, we've only got 2 centre-backs back now, really. So we have left quite a big space there. But we've took 4 Real Madrid players out of the game almost. Because our Segundo Volante is ahead of them, but still not in the box just yet. We've only got the 2 advanced forwards in the box, another inside forward on the right, trying to get in. Capio, our left back, with the ball, looking to whip it over, and then out of shot, you probably can't see Hakimi here, who's going to be holding his width there. And we're kind of creating overloads. That's the aim with this. So we're looking to get, like, it's a good goal there from Lukaku. We're looking to get the Volante inside forward, advanced forward into those channels between the centre-back and the full-back. And it just creates loads of options, and their defence just can't handle it, basically. Here we go, building it up from the back. And Capio wins a penalty. This is the other thing as well, because you create so much pressure, you're putting the opposition in trouble a lot of the time. You're going to win a lot of penalties as well. You win quite a lot of free kicks. Lukaku scored a lot of goals this year, but a lot of them were through penalties. It's a good penalty there, although I'm not sure about Courtois' dive. Just kind of fell over there, didn't he? But yeah, I mean, and by the way, this is the Champions League final I'm showing here. So this year we actually won the Champions League with this tactic. I think in total we I can't remember how many goals it was now. We scored 194 goals in total this year, which is just mad. That's like league and cups and everything, but it just shows how great a tactic this is. And to be fair, to do this against Real Madrid is not easy. They are probably the best team in the game at the moment, maybe alongside, you'd argue, Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, but Barcelona on this aren't quite as good as Real Madrid, and I think Real Madrid's team is better than City's and Liverpool's at the moment. So to do this to Real Madrid is impressive. But we got a very good team now. And that's the other thing as well. Let me know in the comments if you want this save game file. I'm still playing it, obviously, so there'll be hopefully a couple more episodes, but we do get to the end of this save. Let me know if you want the save game file. I'll put it on the Patreon page and then you can have a go at it. I suppose it's a good one because there's no debt and it's really good players here. As you can see there, we've kind of not overloaded them, but got a lot of players in the box there hold them in the box, so the volantes kind of were on the edge of the box. They don't always commit into the box to try and to try and get goals. They are on support, they're not on attack, so they are a little bit more reserved, although very adventurous. But we played very well. 16 shots, 9 on target, 3.82 XG with 57% possession, 19 fouls. So we are trying to win the ball back quickly. But it's a great tactic to take you through what we did this season. I've got the gameplay bits out the way. So these are some of the transfers we did. We loaned in Hakimi. He's coming in for 45 million. He's 29, but really good player. We're going to try and we're going to get this Klaus Stilling. I think he could be phenomenal. He's only 17. Looking at the stats he's got. We've got the offer there for 19 million. Hopefully we'll get him in. So Hakimi came in on loan. He's done very well. We'll show you some of his stats shortly. Sold a few people. So Serrano and Leverkusen, 6.75 million. Calvert-Lewin, Saudi for 42 million. Ivan Toney, 20.5 million. Real San Sebastian and Rivera. Youngster went to Liverpool, didn't really come on that much, so I don't think that's too bad, although the fans weren't too happy. Lukaku came in for free. 35, I know, only for a season really that we brought him in for, but he was phenomenal. I'll show you how many goals he scored shortly. It was insane. Gibbs White came in, he was more just going to be a backup option. Didn't really play, so we actually ended up loaning him out. Yeah, Lukaku, 49 starts, 3 sub appearances, 61 goals with 6 assists. That is mental. I mean, I thought he'd do okay and get quite a few goals, but didn't think he'd do that well. 40 goals in 32 starts in the league. Just madness. 7.78 XG in the league. He's had probably the best season of his career, I would say there. And then Omarodian, 19 goals. Gyökeres, 19. Rego, 17. Felix, 16. Yamal, 13. Kjærgaard got 10. He's not just... Well, I don't think he was just playing left back. I mean, he's covering in those attacking positions from the bench. Listen, Capia was mainly playing as our left back, I believe. So we won the Spanish Cup, Super Cup, 4-2 against Barcelona. Knocked out by Barcelona in the quarterfinal of the Spanish Cup. Unfortunately, I've shown you the Champions League win. 4-0 against Real Madrid. Very impressive. And we won the league again. 98 points, 104 goal difference. So we're playing amazing. 40 goals from Lukaku, average rate 7.78. 15 assists from Rego, 13 from Hakimi, very good. Lots of yellow cards. 11 player of the matches for Lukaku. We've been the best team this season. We definitely deserve to win the league. 137 goals, only conceding 33, so that's really good. We only lost twice to Girona and Valencia. Drew with Real Madrid twice, so we won 31 games, drew 5, lost 2. Impressive season. Obviously, we scored the most goals. We had the most shots. We had the fewest shots against. We're not in pass completion, but we're third in possession, so we are retaining the ball well. We're not in dribbles made, so it's a bit more of a passing tactic to get into the areas you need to be in. Fourth in clean sheets, but second in the goals conceded, only 5 behind Real Madrid. So the defence dropped off a little, but I think our attack's got a bit better, so it's still a very well balanced tactic. I mean, this is the tactic. Did show you in the last video, but I'll show you again now. We've got 2 advanced forwards on attack. Inside forward on support with shoot less often, roam from position and sit narrower. 2 volantes on support with shoot less often and tackle harder. We've got 2 wing backs on attack. Run wide with the ball, shoot less often, stay wider and tackle harder as their extra individual instructions. We've got 2 ball playing defenders on defend with tackle harder and sweep the keeper on support, no extra instructions. With positive mentality, pass into space, play out of defence, low crosses, work the ball in the box, focus the play down left and right, overlap left and right, and we're a higher tempo. And in transition, we take short kicks, distribute the centre backs, counter and counter press, and then out of possession, We've got a higher line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often and prevent the goalie distribution. It is a very, very good tactic. Please give it a go. Let me know how you get on. Hope you enjoy it as much as I am. Now, there's a few players going to probably be leaving this summer. These are the players I'm kind of scouting as well. So if we do eventually get the Save Game 5, you'll get all my kind of scouting and stuff like that. I think we're going to bring this Axel in. He looks really good. Now, if Lukaku's going, because I think he's going to be retiring, we'll probably have a look at that shortly. So, yeah, I think we'll go for Axel. I need a goalie because Oblak's out of contract, but I've got 410 million. So I'm going to have a look for a goalie shortly and see what I can do. Possibly to Blue, whatever he's called there, that lad. As you can see, Kimi's going to be coming in, but Lukaku, Moldovan, Oblak, possibly Meccano, Felix, Gyökeres might get sold. We'll see. I know they're very good players for us, but 28-29, this is when we're going to get a lot of money for them potentially. Maybe Darvic, he hasn't really been playing, but I suppose it depends. If Felix goes, he might get some more game time. Maybe Gibbs White, maybe Antonio Silva, because he's played 30 games, but he's still alienated in his playing time, which is a bit strange to me. So these are the kind of players I'm probably going to be looking to move on. So it might be quite a big summer, big change for a team that's performing well. Bit of an overhaul, which might seem a bit strange, but I suppose you want to have a bit of fun with the game as well. Bring in some new players, try out some new players, and see if we can improve as well, which would be crazy considering the season we've just had with the Champions League win and the league win and scoring so many goals. Thank you for making it all the way at the end of the video, and take care.